Welcome to EnglishTea, where the conversations are always fun, the English is always fresh, and the tea always hot.
Yes. Hey everyone, I'm Chase, and I am so glad you're here with us today.
And I'm Kiara. EnglishTea is a podcast about learning real, everyday English. Not the boring textbook stuff, but the kind you actually need when you're living your life. And today's episode is a really good one.
So here's the thing. Going to the doctor is already stressful, but doing it in a second language in America, with the insurance, the forms, the copays.
The copays, yes. I remember a friend from Brazil who called me from a clinic parking lot, totally panicking because she didn't know what to say. That's exactly why we made this episode.
Same thing happened to me. I once walked up to the front desk and said, I am not proud of this. Hello, I want to see a doctor now. Flat, zero context. The receptionist just stared at me. Do you have an appointment? I said, no. She said, are you a new patient? And I had absolutely no idea what to say next.
That's exactly why we're here today. By the end of this episode, you'll walk into any doctor's office in America and sound totally confident. We're covering everything: making the appointment, checking in, describing your symptoms, understanding the doctor, and picking up your medication.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, let's start at the very beginning, making the appointment. When you call a clinic, the very first thing you say is, I'd like to schedule an appointment. Simple, polished, professional. It immediately tells the receptionist exactly what you need.
I'd like to schedule an appointment. That sounds way cleaner than what I usually say. I think I'd say something like, can I come in? Which I guess works, but...
It kind of works, but I'd like to schedule an appointment sounds professional and tells them exactly what you want. Then they'll ask if you've been there before. If it's your first time, say, I'm a new patient. Those 3 words trigger a whole intake process with forms and extra info needed.
I'm a new patient. Got it. But the thing that stresses me out is asking about insurance. If the doctor doesn't take your insurance in America, you could end up paying a huge amount out of pocket.
This is so important. Ask directly, do you take my insurance? And say the name, like, do you take Blue Cross Blue Shield? For more precision, ask, is the doctor in network? That phrase could save you serious money. Say it every time. You just ask. Americans ask that all the time. For timing, say, what's the earliest opening you have if you need to be seen soon? Or if it's urgent and you need to be seen today, say, can I get a same-day appointment? Many clinics offer those, and they fully expect people to ask. Totally normal. And you can also specify the time of day. Say, I'd prefer a morning appointment, or I'd prefer an afternoon appointment. The receptionist will work with you. You are allowed to have preferences. You have total say. And one more thing, you can request the doctor's gender. Just say, can I see a female doctor? Or can I see a male doctor? No explanation needed. It's completely normal and accepted, 100%. And when they ask why you're coming in, keep it brief. Just say, I need to see someone for a sore throat, or I need to see someone for lower back pain. Just the symptom, short and simple. Perfect. Now let's talk about what happens when you actually arrive. Walking through a clinic door for the first time can feel overwhelming, but here's exactly what to do.
Yes, please. I've definitely had that moment of standing in the lobby just looking around like, okay, now what?
Walk up to the front desk and say clearly, I have an appointment with Dr. Smith at 3, or whatever the name and time is. That one line tells them everything they need to look you up.
I have an appointment with Dr. Smith at 3. Okay, clean. I like it.
Right away, they'll ask for your insurance card and ID. Just hand both over calmly. If you're new, they may give you a clipboard of forms. But if you filled everything out online beforehand, say, I updated my information online. Very satisfying phrase. You sound totally prepared. If you didn't fill it out ahead of time, no worries. Fill it in the waiting area. Ask, do I need to fill out anything if you're unsure? And ask, how long is the wait usually? Americans ask this all the time, and it's completely fine. Not rude at all. If you need to step away while waiting, just tell the front desk, I need to use the restroom, so they don't call your name and miss you. And if you drove, ask, do you validate parking when you check out? Many medical offices cover your parking cost. All right, so you're checked in, forms are done, you're in the waiting room. Eventually, a nurse calls your name and brings you to the exam room. And now comes the most important part of the visit, describing what's wrong with you.
This is the part I struggle with most. In my own language, I can describe pain precisely, but in English, I end up just saying, it hurts here, and pointing.
Pointing is a start, but here's the formula. I've been feeling symptom for time. So I've been feeling really fatigued for about 2 weeks, or I've been feeling nauseous for the past 3 days. Give both the symptom and the timeline. The timeline tells the doctor how serious it might be.
I've been feeling nauseous for the past 3 days. So much clearer than just, I feel bad in my stomach area.
You can also say when it started. It started on Monday, or it started after I went running. That context is gold for a doctor. Now, let's talk about how to describe the type of pain, because the right words here really affect how the doctor treats you.
Okay, yeah, because pain isn't just pain, right? There are so many different kinds.
Here are your main pain words: sharp, sudden, intense; dull, low-grade, constant ache; throbbing, pulses like a heartbeat; burning, feels like heat; stabbing, sudden poking sensation; aching, deep soreness like after exercise. Learn those 6 words.
Sharp, dull, throbbing, burning, stabbing, aching. So instead of it hurts, I say the pain is throbbing. That's actually really specific and helpful.
Yes, and the doctor will ask for a number. What's your pain level? Just say, on a scale of 1 to 10, the pain is about a 6. Be honest. Don't say 4 when it's really an 8. Doctors need that accurate information.
I always want to say, oh, it's fine, maybe a 4, when it's definitely a 7. I'll stop doing that.
Be honest. And if the pain isn't constant, say it comes and goes. 3 simple words. Or it's intermittent if you want to sound more medical. Either is perfect.
It comes and goes. That's exactly how a lot of pain works. Some days are worse than others.
And say, it hurts when I action, like it hurts when I walk, to tell the doctor what triggers it. Big one, if you have a temperature, say, I'm running a fever, not I have a high temperature. I'm running a fever. That's the correct phrase. For stomach problems, say, I can't keep food down. For sleep issues, I've been having trouble sleeping. Both are precise, natural phrases that doctors hear and understand immediately. Key body part words: swollen means bigger than normal, tender means painful to the touch, numb means you can't feel it, stiff means it won't move easily. So, my knee is swollen and tender, or my fingers are really stiff in the morning. 3 to distinguish: dizzy, spinning or off balance; nauseous, your stomach wants to revolt; lightheaded, that floaty, almost faint feeling, like if you stood up too fast. Use the right word instead of just, I feel weird. And for anything heart or lung related, I've been short of breath, or I get winded really easily. Both signal to the doctor that your respiratory system may need attention, and they take it seriously. Tell the doctor the trend. It's been getting worse, getting better, or staying the same. And if you tried to treat it yourself, say, I've taken ibuprofen, but it hasn't helped. That tells the doctor what's already been tried.
Smart. They won't just prescribe the same thing. And what about allergies? Because I know that always comes up.
Always volunteer it up front. Say, I'm allergic to penicillin, or whatever the allergy is. Don't wait to be asked. If you have a known drug allergy, lead with it. It could be a genuine safety issue. Now let's talk about the actual exam. The doctor and nurse will say and do things that can feel confusing if you're not expecting them. Okay, Chase, I think it's time to actually put some of this into practice. Let's do a quick role play. I'm going to be the receptionist at a clinic, and you're calling to make an appointment. But first, just try it however you naturally would have before today. No coaching, no rules. Just go for it. Ready?
Right. The nurse comes first, takes blood pressure and weight and temperature, and then the actual doctor comes in. Hello? Hi, yes, I need to come in? I am not feeling so great, and I was wondering if I could maybe see a doctor today if possible? I do have insurance. It is a good one, I promise.
Exactly. The nurse takes your vitals, blood pressure, temperature, weight, heart rate. Then the doctor does the physical exam. They'll say, take a deep breath while using the stethoscope, or open your mouth and say ah to check your throat. Just follow along. Okay, do you have an appointment with us? Are you a new patient? And what's the reason for your visit today? They'll also ask about your family history. Any history of diabetes? Just answer honestly. My mother had high blood pressure, or not that I know of. And they'll ask, are you on any medications? List everything, including vitamins and supplements.
Okay, I don't know. I froze. I had no idea how to answer any of those. That was genuinely terrible. I panicked immediately.
Supplements absolutely count. Good instinct, Chase. After the exam, the doctor gives their assessment. It looks like you have a sinus infection, or you've strained a muscle. Then comes the plan. I'm going to prescribe an antibiotic. Let's run some tests, or I'd like to refer you to a specialist, meaning a doctor who focuses on one specific area. I have insurance. It's a good one. Case, I love you. Okay, here's the one thing. You lead with your purpose. I'd like to schedule an appointment. That line does all the work and sets the whole conversation up. Then you just follow the steps we covered. You've got this. Round 2, go.
And here's where a lot of us, me included, just nod along even when we don't fully understand. The doctor says something and we just go, okay, thank you, and walk out with no idea what just happened. Okay, for real this time. Hi, I'd like to schedule an appointment. I'm a new patient. Do you take Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance? I need to see someone for a sore throat. What's the earliest opening you have? And I prefer a morning appointment if possible.
Yes, and this is key. You have every right to ask for clarification. If you don't understand something, just say, what does that mean exactly? Doctors in America appreciate engaged patients. You are not bothering them. Of course, we do take Blue Cross Blue Shield, and the doctor is in network. We have a morning opening tomorrow at 9:15. Will that work for you? Other great questions are, is that serious, or should I be worried for any diagnosis? Will I need surgery if a procedure is mentioned? Is this contagious? A very common and totally reasonable thing to ask.
9:15 is perfect. Thank you so much.
Ask practical questions too. How long until I feel better? And can I still go to work, or can I still exercise? These are completely normal questions. If the doctor says get plenty of rest and fluids, that means stay home, sleep, and drink water. And scene. Oh my gosh, Chase, night and day. You hit every single thing. New patient, insurance by name, in network, the symptom clearly stated, asked for the earliest opening, preference for morning, all of it. I'm so proud. Rest and fluids, the classic. Okay, let's talk about the end of the visit. Prescription, billing, and follow-up. You're relieved it's over, but don't rush out. There are still key questions to ask.
That felt completely different. The first time, I was just guessing and hoping for the best. The second time, I knew exactly where the conversation was going. It's like having a map versus wandering around lost.
Before the doctor leaves, ask, how often should I take this? Once a day, twice, every 8 hours? And can I take this with food? Some medications need food, others an empty stomach. Always ask. Exactly, a map. And listeners, that's exactly how it will feel for you too. Those phrases aren't just vocabulary, they're a roadmap for the whole conversation. You know what to say, you know what's coming next, and suddenly the whole call feels completely manageable. Okay, ready for round 2? Always ask, and are there any side effects I should know about? You want to know if it might make you drowsy or cause a rash so you're not caught off guard. Also, should I avoid anything while taking this? Some medications react badly with alcohol or certain foods.
Oh, there's more? Okay, yes, let's do it. What are we doing? That's so useful. And where do you actually pick up the prescription?
This time, I'm Dr. Kiara. You've made it to the appointment, you're sitting in the exam room with that sore throat, use everything from the symptoms section. Listeners at home, follow along too. See how many phrases you recognize. Here we go. In America, the doctor sends prescriptions electronically to a pharmacy. Just say, can you send the prescription to CVS on Main Street? And they'll send it there. By the time you drive over, it's usually ready, like magic. Hi, Chase. What brings you in today? It's all electronic, no paper prescription to carry. When you check out, ask, how much do I owe today? And if it's higher than expected, do you have a payment plan? Many practices will work with you.
Hi, doctor. I've been feeling really under the weather for about 4 days now. I have a sore throat and I'm running a fever. The pain is kind of dull, but it gets sharp when I swallow. I'd say it's about a 6 on the pain scale.
Yes. And if you missed work or school, ask for a doctor's note. Can I get a doctor's note for work? They'll write one confirming you were seen and need rest. Finally, always ask, should I follow up if it doesn't get better? And if yes, when should I come back? I see. Is the pain constant or does it come and go?
Okay, quick wrap up. What are the big takeaways from today? Any history of strep throat in your family? And are you currently on any medications?
The biggest one for me, you're allowed to ask questions about insurance, about the doctor, about your diagnosis. You're not being rude. You're being a good patient.
Yeah, my dad had it a lot actually. And I've taken ibuprofen for the pain, but it really hasn't helped much.
Yes, and describe your symptoms precisely. Not just it hurts, but the pain is throbbing, about a 7, and it's been getting worse for 3 days. That level of detail helps the doctor actually help you. Okay, open your mouth and say, ah. Good. Now take a deep breath for me. All right.
And before you leave, ask about your prescription. How often, with food or not, any side effects. Don't rush out without those answers.
It looks like you have a strep infection. I'm going to prescribe an antibiotic for you. You already know more English than you think, and now you have the specific vocabulary and phrases to walk into any doctor's office in America and feel like you belong there. Because you do. Your health matters, and you deserve to be understood.
Is that serious? How long until I feel better? And can I still go to work? So well said. For everyone listening, whether you're learning English for daily life or preparing for life in America, we hope this helped. Let us know in the comments.
It's very treatable, nothing to panic about. You should feel better within about a week. I'd recommend staying home for at least the first day or two. Get plenty of rest and fluids. Have you ever had to describe a health problem in English? How did it go? Tell us in the comments. We read every single one.
Got it. How often should I take the antibiotic? Are there any side effects I should know about? And could you send the prescription to the CVS on 5th Street? Oh, and can I get a doctor's note for work? Thanks, Doc. We really do read every comment. Please leave one. And if this episode helped, share it with a friend who's learning English too.
And scene. Chase. Okay, I am genuinely impressed. You described your symptoms with the timeline, nailed the pain type, gave a number on the scale, said it comes and goes, said it's been getting worse, ibuprofen hasn't helped, and then wrapped up with every end-of-visit question. I mean, that was outstanding. I hope you guys enjoyed your tea today. Please like and subscribe. We love you, and we'll be back soon with another episode. Till then, keep sipping.
Wait, oh no, I didn't mention my penicillin allergy. I totally forgot to bring that up. I could have ended up with the wrong medication. See you next time, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and now you'll know exactly what to say when you do.
Yes, caught it. See, this is exactly why you practice. Always volunteer that allergy up front. But honestly, everything else was absolutely textbook. And for everyone listening, that is what it sounds like when you put these phrases together naturally. Symptom plus timeline, pain type, pain scale, whether it comes and goes, what you've already tried, and then solid follow-up questions at the end. That whole conversation, you can do that. Okay, let's keep going.